How'd you get into a mud park?
Well, we are back about 10 years ago. We bought a big piece of land up north Webster Parish. Matter of fact, we bought all of International Paper's remaining land when they sold out, and we wound up with a big piece of land, 5,200 acres, and we just thought there was a higher and better use for it other than just growing timber.
So what does one have to do landscaping-wise to turn a place into a mud park? I've got kind of an idea how you would do a golf course. How would you do it? How do you do a mud park?
Well, it's a lot of infrastructure to it. We had to build our own kind of underground water and sewer system, our own set of buildings, our roads. It's just an awful lot to it. We've been working on it probably the planning stage for about a year and a half, and actual construction for over a year now.
So who do you hire an architect? Did you have a plan for yourself? Who do you hire to come in and do a mud park?
Well, it's a culmination of a lot of things. I've got a civil engineer out of Shreveport and an architect out of Shreveport. But other than that, we flew kind of all over the United States looking at different parks and getting the best aspects of the better ones and discarding some bad aspects of the other ones. And it was just kind of a piecemeal deal we put together by using the best aspects of all those better parks that we saw.
I can't imagine, and you don't have to throw a figure at me if you don't want. I can't imagine that is an inexpensive undertaking.
Extremely
expensive.
Multiple millions?
Multiple millions, yes.
Wow. How big's the park? How many acres?
It's actually 5,200.
Whoa!
Yep.
And I hear that there's a big lake and there's actually an island that people can win a stay on that island. You got a big contest going on. That looks really intriguing.
There he is. There's an island. Actually, there's 4 lakes. One of them, the big lake, is 855 acres, and that's the one that has the island on it.
Okay. Can any chance we could put Robert out on that island for an extended stay to test it out?
We need to, yes.
My goodness, look at the time.
What is the contest? People can actually go on your website, and I'm going to put it on our website too, and you're giving away a free weekend on that island or something?
Well, from what I understand, and my office people are putting it all together, it's basically you own the island for the entire year. Or rent the island for the entire year for whatever kind of festivities you would like to do.
Okay, big question. How do you get to and from the island with your ATVs?
Well, yeah, actually there is a road that goes to the back side of the island. It does not look like it from the paved road side, but there is a road that goes to the back side of the island.
Okay. When are you opening up? Because I know people are thinking, what's that motorcycle thing they do in South Dakota? That big
Sturgis.
They're saying that Sarepta's going to be like Sturgis when you open up.
I hear the same thing. I think we've put more planning into ours, our road system going in. So we've got quite a bit of storage for vehicles. So we've got 5 entrance lanes going in. So hopefully the traffic won't back up. And we're trying to pre-register a lot of people. So it's almost like a fast pass.
Okay, just to give everybody a reset, John Madden, the owner, the brains, the heart and soul behind the new Muddy Bottoms. What's the official name? Muddy Bottoms ATV Park, Muddy Bottoms Mud Lot? What are you calling it?
Muddy Bottoms ATV and Recreation Park.
Muddy Bottoms.
You stole my nickname, by the way.
Yeah.
FYI. Yeah. Opening weekend.
Muddy Bottoms.
Opening weekend, Memorial Day weekend, right?
That is correct.
Okay, how many people, I know it's hard to guess, but how many people are you expecting to flood into Webster Parish? And when they flood in, they're bringing cash?
I would hope between 15 and 20,000.
No way.
I hope.
Wow. What kind of impact is that going to have on Webster Parish, Sarepta, Spring Hill?
It will have a huge impact on the north end of the parish and probably the south end, too, because the south end has more hotels than the north end. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Are there going to be enough hotel rooms?
Not locally. It won't. Hopefully it'll spill over some into the, even the Bossier City and Shreveport, Magnolia, Arkansas, hopefully.
But people are going to bring their RVs. You got places to camp. You got cabins. And what all is available for people to stay there at the park?
We've got 183 RVs, full service or full hookup RVs, and I am kind of proud to say that we opened up them for rent, and in 30 minutes, all 183 of those were already rented. We currently have one cabin, have plans on building 16 more.
Now, if I just wanted to tote up that way and take a tour, could I do that? Is the lot open? The lot. Is it open right now for just kind of wandering through and looking around? What's the status?
Yes, Robert, it is. Basically, I'm up there 7 days a week working on it. So the gate's always open, and there are a lot of people, interested that are, driving by and looking, and we welcome spectators.
Are you pushing the deadline, or are you going to have some sort of test run where we could come up there and tell you whether your trails are good or not?
We actually do. We have a VIP soft opening next weekend.
Come on.
Just to make sure our systems and our new employees are all acclimated to the system.
Well, we know Robert's not allowed to drive an ATV. He has to have a driver.
It's a sad story, and my excuse is that kid should have been hanging on tighter, John. John Madden, the owner, the brains behind the new Muddy Bottoms ATV and Recreation Park up Sarepta Way. John, give us an exact location, if you would.
It's actually closer to Cullen. It's about 4 miles north of Sarepta and about a mile south of Cullen. You take a left which would be headed west on a parish road. It's called the George Taylor Road.
Yes, sir.
You go down George Taylor Road, and the property the road runs right off onto our property.
We're thrilled to announce that we're moving mudstock to your park. Can we announce that?
In October, I guess, right?
That's, from my understanding, the details are being worked out on that right now.